Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very fun and adorable card for you guys. It's a sea themed birthday card. The products that I have used in today's card are by Kat Scrappiness and it is from their latest release which is called Friends Under the Sea. It's a very cute and adorable release with lots of fun stamps, dies, embellishments, pattern papers and lots more. Well, before we get started, I would really appreciate if you could take a minute to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss the next time I post a video. Here's a look at the products that I'll be using for our card today. First, I will be using these stitched wave dies by Kat Scrappiness. I'll be using to create this wavy border for our card front. Here I have a blue cardstock panel which is cut to 4 by 5 1/4 that is slightly smaller than a standard A2 size card. I cut this border, the wave border, towards the top of the card because I wanted at least 3/4 of the card front to be covered by this wavy scene. Well, I will not throw away the other piece, I will use it for another project. This blue pattern paper with a wave border is perfect to create our underwater scene. Now for our underwater scene, I will be stamping images from the Friends Under the Sea stamp set. I stamped the whale and the little turtle using the VersaFine Onyx black ink and then colored it using my alcohol markers. I did some shading here using different shades of grays for the whale and some greens and yellows for my turtle. Not only are the stamped images with the turtle, the whale, the sea lion really adorable, but the sentiments on these stamp set are really cute. We have "You are totally amazing," "Have a whale of a day," "Seize the day," and well, for our card today, I will be using "I see it's your birthday" to create a beautiful birthday card. Now, once I was done coloring these images, it is time for us to place it on our card front. Well, before we stick everything together, I just wanted to see the placement of these images on our card front. Now, here I was debating whether to keep the whale behind the waves or in front. I decided to go with the front of the wave. Now, before I stick these images, I thought that it would be really fun to stamp those little sea elements that were part of the stamp onto this blue background. I wanted to keep this background sort of tone on tone, so I used a very light shade of blue to stamp these images and I created a beautiful background of my own. Once I was done that, I stamped the sentiment which says "I see it's your birthday" using the same VersaFine Onyx black ink onto a white strip of cardstock. I cut the sentiment strip and created a slanting edge on one side of this strip. I then stuck the strip onto the lower right hand corner right next to my turtle using some liquid glue. Now we can adhere the underwater panel onto our card front. If you want to keep it flat, you could go ahead and use some liquid glue or some double-sided tape, but I wanted some dimension on my card, so I adhered this panel using some foam tape. I love the white edges around this blue panel. It gives a very beautiful contrast. Now that this is done, we can adhere our whale onto the panel. Now here I attached the whale with some liquid glue onto the blue panel, and the part which was rising above the wave, I used some foam tape for that. To embellish our card fronts, I have these clear enamel dots again by Kat Scrappiness, and I just scattered them at various places. I was not very worried about the orientation of these enamel dots. They definitely look like tiny little water bubbles in our underwater scene. I also added lots of shine and sparkle using my Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens on both of these stamped images. Here's a look at the finished card. I love how this card turned out and I am in totally love with this Friends Under the Sea release by Kat Scrappiness. I have created a bunch of different cards using products from this release. I will leave a link down in the description box below for my blog post where I have shared all of the cards that I've used using products from this release. I hope you had fun watching the video and got inspired. I will leave a link down in the description box below for all the supplies that I have used in today's video. I would love for you to become a subscriber to my channel, and if you do subscribe or are already a subscriber, please make sure to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss the next time I post. Thank you again for joining me today. Until next time, stay safe.